The universe rarely whispers its secrets, sometimes it shouts. Last week SpaceX gave us a shout, a new Starship design, revealed suddenly, no grand ceremony, just boom! The future of space travel updated, it left us all scrambling, mouths agape. What did we just see? A machine to redefine our cosmic reach. This wasn't just a minor tweak, not a new coat of paint, this was a fundamental rethink. A Starship evolved, sleeker, stronger, smarter. Elon Musk and his team, they dream big, then they build bigger. This reveal felt different, more confident, more audacious, as if Mars was suddenly closer. The timing was classic SpaceX, just when you think you know the plan, they rewrite the script. The space community buzzed, forums lit up, phones rang, experts zoomed in on every pixel. What did these changes mean? How would they achieve it? The excitement was palpable, a jolt of pure, unadulterated wonder. This new vision isn't just for show, it's a statement of intent. Humanity is a multiplanetary species, or it soon will be. This Starship is the vehicle for that dream, a dream of red dust beneath our boots, of new horizons for our children. The reveal was a spark, igniting imaginations worldwide. The journey continues faster than ever. So, what's under this new wrapping? Let's look closer. The most striking change, the skin, a new thermal protection system. They call it dragon-scale shielding. Not just tiles, but larger interlocking plates, made from an advanced ceramic composite. Tougher, more resilient, designed for rapid reuse, fewer worries about re-entry. Then there are the flaps, those giant fins that guide Starship home. They look different, more integrated. Their movement more fluid. Reports suggest a new actuation system, lighter yet more powerful. This means better control, especially during that tricky belly flop maneuver. Precision landing is key. This upgrade aims for bullseye accuracy. And the windows? Yes, actual larger windows for the crew version, not just tiny portholes. Imagine the view from up there. Earth, a glowing marble, the moon, a silver disk, Mars, a beckoning red world. This isn't just engineering, it's about the human experience connecting us to the cosmos. The overall shape seems subtly refined, a slightly more pointed nose cone, perhaps for better aerodynamics. Even small changes matter at hypersonic speeds. SpaceX obsesses over efficiency. Every gram saved is more payload, every bit of drag reduced is fuel saved. This Starship is a lean machine, built for the harshness of space and the promise of new worlds. Let's talk engines, the heart of this metal beast. Raptor engines, already legendary, but SpaceX never settles. The new Starship hints at Raptor 3.1, or perhaps an even newer iteration. Whispers of increased thrust, greater fuel efficiency, and something truly unexpected, quieter operation. A silent roar, relatively speaking. Why quieter engines? Think about launch sites. Think about environmental impact. Think about crew comfort on long journeys, reducing the bone-shaking vibrations, making spaceflight more sustainable and more accessible. It's a sign of maturity, moving from raw power to refined performance, a symphony of controlled fire. Inside, the changes continue. A completely redesigned avionics system, the brains of the ship, more redundancy, faster processing, enhanced AI-assisted flight control. Starship will learn from every flight, adapting, improving. This is crucial for autonomous landings, especially on distant planets, where mission control is minutes, not seconds away. And the payload bay, the reason Starship exists, to carry big things, satellites, telescopes, habitats, people. The new design features a modular system, think space Lego. Payloads can be swapped out faster, reconfigured for different missions in hours, not days or weeks. This versatility is a game changer, opening up new possibilities for space utilization. Section 4. The ripple effect, why these upgrades matter. These aren't just cool features, they are enablers. Each upgrade unlocks new potential. The improved heat shield means faster turnaround, more flights, lower costs, making space access routine, like catching a plane. But instead of another city, another world, this is the paradigm shift, from exploration to expansion. The refined aerodynamics and powerful engines, they mean more mass to orbit, more to the moon, more to Mars, bigger habitats, more scientific equipment, the ability to establish a real foothold, not just flags and footprints, but self-sustaining outposts, laboratories, refineries, homes. This Starship is a cosmic heavy lifter, the workhorse of a new space age. The modular payload bay transforms mission planning. Imagine launching a deep space telescope one week, and a crew rotation to a lunar base the next, using the same rocket. This flexibility is unprecedented. It allows for dynamic responses to new scientific discoveries or urgent logistical needs. Space becomes a more adaptable frontier, ready for whatever we can dream. And those windows, that quieter ride, they speak to the human factor. Space travel will be arduous, but it doesn't have to be brutal, considering the experience of astronauts, their well-being, their connection to the journey. This makes long-duration missions more feasible, to Mars and beyond. It's about sustaining human presence, not just surviving, but thriving in space. Section 5. Flight 9 on the horizon, a test of fire and ambition. Now all eyes turn to Texas. Starbase is buzzing. Flight 9 of Starship is imminent. Days away, we hear. This isn't just another test flight. It carries the weight of these new revelations. Will we see some of these upgrades in action? SpaceX plays its cards close. But anticipation is sky high. The world watches and waits. Each Starship flight is a lesson, a data point on a steep learning curve. Some flights end in fire, others in triumph. All of them push the boundaries. Flight 9 will be no different. It's part of an iterative process. Build, fly, learn, repeat. This is how progress is forged. In the crucible of real-world testing, the previous flights have achieved so much. Reaching space, testing the flip maneuver, controlled atmospheric re-entry, each one a step closer to a fully reusable launch system, the holy grail of rocketry. Flight 9 aims to build on that success, to fly further, to test more systems, to prove the dream is viable, and getting closer every day. The excitement is not just among engineers, it's global. Students, teachers, artists, dreamers. Starship represents hope, a tangible symbol of human ingenuity, our relentless drive to explore. Flight 9 is another chapter in this epic story, a story we are all part of, as we look to the stars, and dare to reach for them. Section 6. Pushing the envelope, the bold objectives of Flight 9. What are the specific goals for Flight 9? SpaceX usually outlines them just before launch, but we can make educated guesses. A key objective will be a full orbital trajectory, or at least a longer, higher flight than before, pushing the vehicle to its limits, testing its endurance, and crucially, a controlled landing of the Super Heavy booster and the Starship upper stage. Ideally, back at or near the launch site. Another critical test, the payload bay door. We might see it open and close in space, simulating satellite deployment, or the release of Starlink satellites. This is vital for Starship's commercial viability, and its role in building out space infrastructure. Proving these mechanisms work in vacuum, under extreme temperature swings, is a major engineering hurdle, one they seem ready to tackle. We'll also be watching the engine performance, especially during ascent and the flip maneuver. Are these the upgraded Raptors? How will they handle the stresses of flight? The data gathered will be immense. Thousands of sensors monitoring every aspect, from pressures to temperatures to vibrations. This information is gold, fueling the next design iteration, and the flights that follow. Ultimately, Flight 9 is about risk reduction. Each successful objective ticked off reduces the risk for future crewed missions, and for those ambitious journeys to the Moon and Mars. It's a stepping stone, a crucial, high-stakes, fiery step towards making humanity multiplanetary. The pressure is immense, but so is the potential reward, a future where the sky is not the limit. Section 7, our cosmic future, forged in steel and starlight. This new Starship, this upcoming Flight 9, they are more than just machines and missions, they are signposts, pointing towards a future many thought impossible, a future where humanity is not confined to Earth. The pace of innovation is breathtaking. We are living in a golden age of space exploration, capable of taking 100 tons or 100 people to orbit, and beyond. The very definition of what it means to be human. We are a species that explores, a drive to solve the unsolvable. This is what propels us forward. So, as we watch the new Starship take shape, let's remember what it represents. The audacity of human ambition,